I would like to say I take credit for it, but it was one that I had to purchase, and I like it as well. Thank you. We're ready? All right, I'm Interim Chief Rodney Bryan of the City of Atlanta Police Department. Wanted to come to you today and give you some information about the incident that occurred on 4th of July involving Secoriea Turner. We thought that it was important that we get this information out to the community as soon as we possibly can so that we can get resolution on this case. I thought that it was also important that I come before you to let you know that the men and women of the Atlanta Police Department are continuously working very hard in these streets to make sure that we curb the level of violence that we saw over the weekend. These men and women come to work every day dedicated to make sure that this city remains safe. And so there has been some level of progress in this case, and I'll turn it over to Lieutenant Malecki to let you know exactly where we are as a result of this particular case. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Chief. I'm Lieutenant Pete Malecki, and I'm the commander of the Atlanta Police Homicide Unit. This is Detective Shepard, and he is the lead detective assigned to this case. First and foremost, on behalf of the Atlanta Police Department, I'd like to offer sincere condolences and prayers to the family of 8-year-old Secoriea Turner. But in this instance, that's not enough. So in just a moment, I'm going to present to you a short video clip as well as a flyer. And at that point, I'm going to plead for the assistance with the public in helping us get a person of interest identified in this case. On July 4th, at around 9:45 p.m., Secoriea Turner was the passenger of a 2016 Jeep Cherokee. That vehicle was traveling westbound down University Avenue when it came across a makeshift roadblock that was manned by numerous armed individuals. The driver of that vehicle attempted to go around that roadblock, at which point that vehicle was immediately met by gunfire, resulting in the death of an 8-year-old child. Would you please play that video?
Can you wait a second, because we have to change filters.
Sure. And we'll play it again for you momentarily. So as you can see, this is one of several individuals who are a person of interest in this case. I'm confident that somebody knows the name of this male. And with a simple phone call, an individual can earn a $20,000 reward being offered through Atlanta Crime Stoppers. In addition, it's the opportunity to do the right thing. Although we have a lot of work to do in this case in identifying the remaining individuals responsible for the death of an 8-year-old child, this is the first step in that process. Are there any questions at this time?
What kind of gun was that he had?
So that is an AR-15, and of note, if anybody's watching this, that weapon is equipped with tan and colored furniture. It is a tan buttstock and a tan foregrip on that rifle.
Were the other, do you know if the other suspects or people who were there had similar like assault rifles?
We do know there were multiple individuals out there armed with rifles as well as various handguns.
We were getting some, not reports, but word on the street that maybe there was someone in the car pulled a gun first, and this was a defense.
So we've investigated that aspect. We have video evidence that suggests that did not happen. We've also processed that vehicle, and there is no ballistic evidence to suggest that occurred at this point.
How many other suspects are y'all looking for?
So we believe at this point there's going to be at minimum of 3 additional suspects. And of course, as we have time to progress through the investigation, that number can change.
Any idea on a motive? We got word that people were just basically shooting across the street at each other, and then basically the bullet hit the 8-year-old, obviously by mistake.
Now, we do believe that vehicle was targeted as a result of direct gunfire when it crossed that barricade.
Can you clarify what the armed individuals were doing out there?
So at this point, we know they were out there. I'm not sure what their purpose is, and that is something that, we hope to figure out in the days to come.
This wasn't their first night out there, was it?
Correct. No, we don't believe that was their first night out there.
And the question people continue to have is why were they allowed to be out there? They've been out there before and then.
Well, I think right now it's important for us. We just want to focus at this time on this particular incident, and that's what we're going to stay focused on.
You said you have other videos. Would you guys release any of those?
So when the time comes, once we have that video, and if it benefits our investigation, we will be happy to release additional video as we gather it.
At what point did anybody become aware that there were barricades out there that night? Was it until they got there, or was there any indication beforehand that there was some barricades in the street?
So I believe the barricades were sporadic. So to my knowledge, part of this incident, I had no knowledge of barricades.
Have you guys been getting any leads? You said
We've been getting a lot of Crime Stoppers information, and I want to say thank you to the public that is coming forward and providing that information, and we hope that will continue, especially with the increase of that reward up to $20,000. Okay.
The gentlemen with weapons, did they have a name? Did they have ones that are guarding the windows?
Well,
Did they
that's
have a name?
yeah, that's what we're hoping to identify with the help of the public. We don't have that yet.
Are you certain they would have seen, that they would have seen the child when they passed through? That would have been pretty obvious that there was kids about to see.
At this point, I don't know. I wouldn't believe so. It's 8-year-old is a relatively small child in the backseat of that vehicle. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate everyone coming out. Thank you.
Detective, do you have a location for this shot?
I do. That is at the corner of University and Pryor at the All-American Package Store, which is 1238 Pryor Road.
And aside from him, you're looking for 2 additional.
We believe there's a minimum of 3 additional individuals. And again, as we dig deeper into the investigation, we'll provide information on that once we have, facts that are certain.
You said you processed the car. Can you tell us how many gunshots? What?
So the vehicle sustained at least 8 defects to it.
8 or 18?
At least 8, yeah.
That's the parking lot you pulled into to turn around, right?
Yeah, we're still working to determine exactly where the vehicle had turned around. So,
Was the liquor store open at that time?
no, it was not. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You want to leave that up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can you guys play this a couple of times?
Yeah. It's relatively short, but.